various credit reporting agencies.
Correct. You can always check your credit. There's three main ones that are used, and that's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Anybody who's applied for a home loan or a car loan has most likely become familiar with this process. You can check your credit history with them. Again, it can be done online. It can be, excuse me, it can be done over the phone, but they'll be able to tell you if you have any fraudulent accounts open in your name.
Yeah, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you get one free per year. But if you're the victim of identity theft, you can get more.
Correct, and it's one free per year per bureau. So if you were to spread that out, say, at 3 1/3 months, you could theoretically check your credit history with each one every 3 months without, and that's, affecting your credit score. And if you were to ask people what it does affect your credit score, you're going to get a million different answers about how it actually works.
Well, that one won't affect it, right? That's not a hard pull.
And I think that depends. It depends on who it depends on who you talk to. So when I give advice to people that come talk to me, I say, hey, this is the way it's been explained to me in the trainings that I've been to is if you do one every 3 months and spread them out between each credit bureau, you should be good.
Well, especially if it's...
I could rely on your guys' expertise on that to know whether or not it hits your credit score.
Well, I don't think it does, because you're the one checking on your own. You're not, let's say, a car dealership. Third party trying to say we're trying to extend credit. So I don't think that part does. And then, see, when I was a victim, I think what they did was they automatically put a 90-day fraud alert, which effectively said they won't allow any new credit unless they call my cell phone.
Correct.
Yeah, which is really smart.
Correct. And then that 90 days can be extended for several years with typically written authorization, and they'll direct you through how to do that.
And could you talk also about children, identity theft regarding children, like with their social security numbers? I heard there's a big scam going on with prisoners doing it.
It comes up from time to time. Children typically make, for somebody doing the identity theft for a suspect, children presents a unique opportunity, and that is the child has a clean background to begin with because there's nothing ever going on there. Sure. And then what parent goes out and checks for their children's credit history?
Yeah, so for years it might not
get unnoticed. Babies are us, man. That's right.
Yeah, really.
Loading up on blankets.
So that type of activity or that type of behavior can go on for extended period of time without anybody knowing about it.
Okay. Any other thoughts, wisdom you want to share with us about IDEF?
One of the biggest things, the advice that we give that can't impress upon people enough is that you have to know what your cards are, you have to know your numbers, and you have to know where your money is. Yeah, okay? Make sure you take the time to know it and look online and actually monitor it. The worst thing ever, and I had one victim who I told her, I said, hey, you've been paying this guy's cable bill for 3 months. And she's like, okay, sounds good. She never checked her credit card for that rotating cable bill. Get a call about a year later, she's like, I'm still paying this guy's cable bill. And I said, yes, I told you were paying his cable bill. You have to call your company and make sure that you are no longer paying for that address or however. And it was just somebody else had moved into the house, plugged their TV in, and there it goes.
Life's good.
You got to know. You can't just open the bill anymore for him just let it go.
And
you have to look at it.
That actually wasn't identity theft. She just never stopped paying on the bill.
She never,
Yeah, he didn't claim anything. He just got the benefit of it. All right, Scott, thank you very much for joining us in the studio here and giving us great thoughts for identity theft. Thanks for listening. On behalf of our team, I'm Edward Brown. We're wishing you the best of investing. So long.